Hockey fans, it's time for BoardCheck, Impact Media's weekly drive through the neutral zone into Ovechkin's office to let's go five hole on the goalie tonight, otherwise known as our trip into the Nashville Predators, the Carolina Hurricanes, the Atlanta Gladiators, and of course, all things NHL and ECHL. I'm Jeremy, the Impact York. Want to welcome you guys in. Lots to get to tonight. So, you know all the ways to get in touch with this show, including at BoardCheck99, at BoardCheck on everything else. At BoardCheck99 is how you get to our YouTube channel, which is the exclusive home of this show. You can find it on social media as all the links. Other than that, let's get into it. And I will start with the Atlanta Gladiators. The Atlanta Gladiators are 8-0, by the way. 8-0. Let's pull up those scores as they played a couple times since the last time we have spoken. And there's a lot of times coming up. And there's a lot of good chances for you to get a chance to go see the Atlanta Gladiators. There's something special going on. There's always something special going on, but there's really special this year as there we go. They were able to defeat the South Carolina Stingrays on November 10th, just a couple days ago. They did that in South Carolina, 2-1 in overtime, as Cranford had a goal in the first period with Marchesson and Pearson on the helpers there. Wilkins tied it up in the third, only for Prokop to get the winner in 4 minutes into overtime, with Fossier and Cody Sylvester helping him out. With that, where is I think Tyler Harmon started this game and did a fantastic job. That is what I'm seeing here. Yep. And was able to oh, there we go. We're trying different software here to tell you guys the scores, and I'm not sure I like them yet. We'll get into those. No, still not the stat I'm looking for, but pretty sure Tyler Harmon started the game and got the victory. So that made them 7-0. Told you guys, spoiler alert, they are 8-0. As somewhere on one of these pages, we'll have the other. Okay, not this one. There we go. Maybe it's this one. Like I said, we're trying some different software. I'm not sure we're going to stick with this one. They played in Jacksonville just yesterday. I think it was yesterday. No, 2 days ago, actually. This is Saturday. Played in Jacksonville against the Icemen. They win that one 5-2. Goals from Mitch Fossier. Miller added another one, make it 2-0. Vitelli makes it 3-0 in the second. Cranford 4-1. Miller adds a second to make it 5-2 with Garando and Fruccizelli with a power play goal to help the Icemen out. 5-2 though. That's a statement win, and you're doing that against a big time rival in Jacksonville. Wait to see who started. Maybe this software will catch up. And maybe not, because I'm pretty sure who they list there is not a goalie. So whichever goalie started, congratulations on the win. I will all but guarantee this is the last time we use this software. This is crazy. Yep, not doing that anymore. And don't try the league. Don't try the league page either. I'll tell you that as well. But what I will tell you is our Atlanta Gladiators are 8-0. They've got a couple games coming up this week as they will play Is it this weekend? Maybe this weekend. They play tomorrow. I know that. That's part of why I want to do the show tonight. They play tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. as they will host Greenville, I think, in that school day special. I wish I could make it down there because those are really fun games to go to, but I will be not close to that side of town. We'll put it that way. Not close to that side of town, but those day games are fun. If you get a chance to go down there, yeah, it's a bunch of school kids, but they're all into it. They are loving the action. They get their snacks. It's just filled with so much young energy that these games end up being really, really special. And like I said, I think it's 10:30 a.m. puck drop on that one. I will be following along where I'm at. I will try to tweet, retweet, I guess X or re-X. I repost. I don't know what they're calling it now, but I will be trying to keep up and keep you guys abreast of everything as we go through it. Not sure why nothing particularly wants to load, but pretty sure we have a game this weekend as well. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point it'll load. I don't know. But I said this squad has just been fantastic. I was glad to get to go a couple Sundays ago to go up to the media booth, hang out with Liam Godimer a little bit, hang out with some of the other amazing media members and some of the Georgia Tech and Georgia people that were there for that early game. Lots of really cool people up there. It's a very unique place to be. You get to go to the press conference afterwards, which is fantastic. Once again, just like I say with any of these shows, if there are people that you guys want me to have on, I will try my best. So just let me know who you are particularly wanting on, and I will do my best to do that. There we go. Look at that. We're finally back on Tuesday, November 14th. That's tomorrow. That is a 10:30 puck drop. Greenville is in the Gas South Arena to face our Gladiators. Once again, like I said, Gladiators are my team. I do like the colors, I do like the logo of the Swamp Rabbits. So if you occasionally see me in some Swamp Rabbits gear, just know it's cool gear, but I have way more Gladiator stuff, and they are my actual team. You can still get tickets to that, by the way. Puck drops at 10:30. Friday, November 17th, they will be in Florida to take on the Everblades, who are the reigning, defending, undisputed, I believe, back-to-back ECHL champions. They'll be down at the Hertz Arena. They will be trying to put the Hertz on the Everblades, and that puck drop is at 7:30. On Saturday, they will be in Florida again. I think that is Estero. That sounds right. Estero, Florida. Puck drop on that one, 7 p.m. The Everblades will be hosting our Atlanta Gladiators once more. And we will actually do a show before next week's games. And there are 4 home games, by the way, next week. And maybe we have a short announcement about that. But that's all of our Gladiator talk for now. Want to jump into the NHL. Let's talk about the Carolina Hurricanes and Nashville Predators first. You know, this is Nashville Predators. Hey, and look, I'll do it this way even. Do it this way even. Hopefully you guys can see the whole thing. This is one of our old shirts, our old throwback shirts. You know, I had the BoardCheck shirt on, I think last week. We also have these green concussion shirts that it got the hockey mask. It's hashtag get checked. You know, concussions are a real thing, man. You know, the Bell's Let's Talk stuff is always rampant. If you know, concussions are a real thing. Concussions are a very serious thing, and I want everybody to take them seriously. And whether you want one of these shirts, we're working on partnering with some stuff. If you want one of these shirts or one of the BoardCheck shirts, let us know. They're not that much. I got to check and see how much they actually are. Because back in the day, I think we gave them away. But let me know. if you guys want some of these, and we'll get them out to you guys, or I'll bring them to you if you're at some of the games. But let's get into some Carolina Hurricanes as they got the win 3-2 over Buffalo. Antti Ranta had 19 saves in that one. Hurricanes are starting to heat up a little bit, and they're 5-1 in their last 6. That's pretty amazing. 5-1 in their last 6, including, where is it? There's the Buffalo game. 5-1 in their last 6. As I said, your goal scorers in this one: Tony DeAngelo, Brady Shea, and Marty Necas in overtime. Death taxes, water is wet, and Marty Necas scores in overtime. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Best part is I can actually tell you goalie information because this is better software. Antti Ranta, as I said, 19 saves in the victory. We are still awaiting word on Frederick Anderson and his condition with the blood clots and things like that. But that means Pyotr Kochetkov has been called up. What are they going to 50-50 him? Or are they going to 70-30 him? Is Kochetkov the starter? Is Ranta the starter? I don't know. That's Rod Brindamore. Whatever he does, I have faith in the Canes. I have faith in them. I really do. What else did they do? They lost. They went to Florida and lost, who was starting to get some of their guys back from injury. They had a bunch of people hurt early on. Carolina had a few as well. But they lose that one 5-2, where Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Sebastian Aho were the lone scorers in this particular game. And Ranta had 30 saves in the loss. Now, then they go to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, I thought, was going to be the tougher game of the two. And instead, they shut them out. They shut them out 4-0 on that one. Kochetkov gets 22 saves, and the shutout against the Lightning, that is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. The goals coming from Teuvo Teravainen, Sebastian Aho, Brent Burns, and Stefan Noesen. Man, they looked good. They looked really, really good. Upcoming schedule for the Carolina Hurricanes as Wednesday, 2 days from now. Wednesday, they will have a 7:30 puck drop as they will face the Philadelphia Flyers. I believe that one's at home. Is that at home? Yes, they have a giant homestand coming up. So they will face Philly on Wednesday, 7:30 puck drop, and on Saturday they will welcome in the Pittsburgh Penguins, who is a team you want to try to stay ahead of. They have the potential to be spoiler this year, and I don't want them to spoil the Canes. I don't think the Canes want that either. 7 p.m. puck drop on that one. Now let's move over to the Nashville Predators. Not a lot of news going on with Carolina. That's not a lot really going on with Nashville. They have a lot of young talent. The young talent is starting to gel the way they did last year, and they are going to they're going to go on a run soon. Don't know if you guys know that, but they are definitely going to go on a run soon. But let's talk about what they've done recently, because they've been on a little bit of a skid. They went up to Calgary, lost that one, unfortunately, 4-2, where Michael McCarron off the third or fourth line. What line is he on? I think he's on the third line. He gets the big goal. Kiefer Sherwood gets the goal. They're up 2-0. Then you get in the second period. Dylan Dubé gets a goal for Calgary. Noah Hannafin, the former Carolina Hurricane. Blake Coleman, and then Nazem Kadri, the old Avalanche standout. Good to see him on the board. Hate that it happened against our Nashville Predators. Saros with 35 saves in the losing effort. 35 saves is a lot. Saros has looked good. He just hasn't put a lot of wins on the board, and that kind of things happen. That's going to kind of foreshadow the rest of the talk here because they go up to Winnipeg as they are on the Calgary Stampede there, and they lose to Winnipeg 6-3. Your goal scorers in that one: Philip Forsberg, and Philip Tomasino. And you got to think, for the most part, that third line, I believe, is the one that is really doing so well for Nashville. But the Forsbergs and the Ryan O'Reillys that are scoring, those are usually power play goals, and we got to get that. I get that fourth line's okay. We got to get that first and second line going the way the third is. The third, by far, the best line on this team. So they end up hosting the Arizona Coyotes. Unfortunately, they put 5 on the board. Fortunately, they put 5 on the board. Unfortunately, they give up 7. They end up on the losing effort of that one. Saros with he had 31 saves against Winnipeg. He had 18 against Arizona. Kiefer Sherwood with the opening goal. Philip Forsberg again. Dante Fabro and Ryan O'Reilly put one on the board, and then Philip Forsberg again. That is back-to-back games with double goals from Philip Forsberg. Good to see O'Reilly, but once again, those are usually man advantages. When they're doing that, that third line is the one that is really taking off. Upcoming schedule tomorrow night, they will welcome in the Ducks from Anaheim, the not so mighty Ducks. That's an 8 p.m. puck drop on that one. And on Saturday, they will welcome in the Chicago Blackhawks, who this is a team you can beat. You can beat Anaheim. You can beat Chicago. I think you should. So 2 p.m. puck drop on that one. Catch the Saturday matinee. I wish I could be up there, but there's no way I could make it there by 2 o'clock on Saturday. That would be a fun one to go to. And this game will be going on when we do the next board check. So 8 p.m. next Monday, they will be facing the Colorado Avalanche. Like I said, they will be welcoming them in. They're going to have a pretty good homestand. Still got another one before they are done there. But things are looking up. The Canes are putting it together. Nashville's got that young talent starting to gel. It's good to still, hey, you're still getting production from O'Reilly and Sherwood and Philip Forsberg. It's in the power play variety, but at least you're getting that, you know. That third line and your power play are your two strongest things. Everything else can build around it. You can onion that around. You've got the core. You just keep building out and building out and building out. And I think the Predators are going to be fine. It's early. Guys, we're only 10, 11 games in, 12 games in. There's still 70 to go. That's fine. That's fine. Have no problems whatsoever with that. A couple things I wanted to talk about with the NHL this week. The Vegas Golden Knights, even though it's early, the way they look, if they keep this up all year and stay away from big injuries, they've got a good shot of potentially being back in the finals and potentially repeating, which is just mind blowing. Now, remember in the West, our Predators have a chance to put a stop to them, and if they happen to make it through there, there's a good chance our Canes can. Canes Knights, that could be something. Actually, Canes Preds would be even better, wouldn't it? Definitely would. But Vegas didn't lose much. It's kind of like Tampa a couple years ago. There's a chance we could see back-to-back Stanley Cup champions like that. But it's a long season, as I said. We will see how that particular plays out. Toronto currently has a problem where they blow two goal leads. They've been able to hang on and win a couple of those, including an overtime thriller the other night. But the biggest joke about Toronto is they can't make it out of the first round. I like to counter with saying at least they're making the first round consistently. They're working on that. I'm not sure what Toronto can do. They've retooled their offense. They've retooled their goalie situation. They've shuffled some coaches over the years. I'm not sure what exactly is going on up there, but I do feel sure that Toronto is going to figure it out. And at some point, the Maple Leafs are going to make it in the second and third rounds. and be back towards the top again. So, these fans, hang on to that. It's there. But the biggest story to me in the NHL is the Edmonton Oilers. That, I don't know, put your favorite cliche on it. But they have every kind of issue you possibly can. They are a ship taking on water. They're trying to bail. They're not trying to bail. They're trying to bail the water. They're not trying to bail out because Draisaitl and McDavid are like, we're not going anywhere. We don't want to be traded. No, we're going to fix this. We're going to figure it out. But it's frustrating. I think they're going to end up with a new coach before it's over with. I don't know that necessarily he's the problem, but you got to do something to shake it up. And Edmonton is way too talented to be as awful and dreadful and wretched as they are. Edmonton fans, you hold on hope that you still have two of the top 5 players in the league, and they play on the same line. And at some point, they're going to put it together. But my goodness, Edmonton is full of problems. But that's all I got for you this week. Thanks for tuning in to another great edition of BoardCheck. Like I said, if you guys want one of these shirts or one of the BoardCheck shirts, get with me. I will cut you a really good deal. I'll bring it to you if you happen to be at an event, or I'll mail it to you free of charge. Whatever, we'll figure something out. But other than that, this has been another great edition of BoardCheck. Appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week and allowing me to talk all things hockey. So we'll see you guys next week. Deuces gooses, but more importantly, go Canes, go Glads, go Preds. Go watch hockey.